see if I can get y'all back. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. Let's see if y'all come back on in there. I was just on the live stream and it just cut the fuck off. I don't know what happened. My battery charged. Hey, Jazzy TV. Were you just in the last live stream? It just cut the fuck off. It did the same thing like it did last time. I'm in the middle of talking. We was having a good conversation and stuff. And it just cut the hell off. Let me see how this goes. I don't know what happened, y'all. I just don't know what happened. We was talking about crazy ass Denise. Maybe somebody on YouTube was kin to her and they was like, I don't like her talking about her like that. You was back, Roxy. Hey. Was girl, Jazzy, we talking about Denise and Ready to Love and Naya and Edwin and whether or not they dating. You two be tripping. Hey, Miss E. I ain't know what happened. This is the second time we did that. Last time we did a live stream. And it just cut me the heck off. I mean, it wasn't a warning. Usually, like, I get to reconnected and it'll give me opportunity to resume the live. It didn't do that. It just said, swagger, boom. So, we back and hopefully I can get all y'all back up in this joint with me. We was talking about Ready to Love. And whether or not Edwin and Naya together. We had already talked a little bit about The Walking Dead and the shows that are returning. Talked about This Is Us. So if you missed all that stuff, you know, let me go ahead and get a recap of the last review. Oh, I was saying that they was all on the live together. Yeah, Simone, Rashid, Naya, and Edwin was all on live together. They all went to the club together. And he did a live stream from the club. So they was all hanging. So I don't know if there was a double date. Because he kept saying that Naya came through. No, Alicia came through because she ended up being there too. Alicia just came through. But they was all together. I didn't even recognize Naya at first. She looked like a totally different person. She was up there twerking like a motherfucker. Oh, Winter's Late Night Creeping. We hadn't even got to that, girl. We hadn't even got to Pastor Patterson's Late Night Creeping. I just learned from Jay that Winter used to be a pastor. So I'm gonna have to call her Pastor Patterson from now on. And he claims that those late night creeps, they was reading Bible quotes and scripture to one another. That's what they was doing in those wee hours of the morning. They was in the prayer closet together. Now, I didn't see no Bible in her hand. And I know this is a resort, so they maybe had a Bible in the bookstand. I don't know. But that's what Jay said, you know, being a pastor, you know, they could really connect spiritually. Now, KG Smooth is the only person I know that said he was an ordained minister. And I would have thought that if he would have said he was an ordained minister at that moment, that's when or somebody would have said up too, oh dang, I'm a pastor too, you know, but no. He said he's a pastor. So like it kind of gives us a better understanding of why Winter was so doggone salty with the whole situation with Jay. Because like I said, Jay was, even though he kept saying out his mouth, you know, Joy my number one, he kept treating Winter like somebody that he don't want to let go of. And anybody who's the average person, I'm gonna say, I believe, in your dating years, your younger years, may have been involved with somebody who say one thing and do another, and it gives you hope in that relationship. So I can't fault her. Like, oh, she just was just stupid. She should have seen through it. Sometimes the heart just want what the heart want. Sometimes your loins just want what the loins want. And every time after 1 a.m., she creeping down the men's hallway dragging her damn feet down there. Boy, she was dragging her feet. I could not stand people to drag their damn feet. I didn't even hear the sound, but I heard it. She was dragging her feet down that damn hallway to get to his room. Now, what I said last in the recap the other day, if it was not supposed to be a big secret, she didn't care who all knew, whatever, why y'all didn't walk down that hallway together? He walked down the hallway, and 2 or 3 minutes later, here she come dragging her feet down the hallway behind him. Every time to his room that they showed us, y'all could have walked down the hallway together. If it wasn't such a big secret, you know what I'm saying? Why you always going to his room? Why they never show no footage of him coming to yours? Because he didn't want Joy to see him. That's what it was. He didn't want Joy to see him creep into your room. Because Simone had already busted you out. Because Simone told me that her room was right next door to Winter's. That's why she was able to see her go into the room before. But yeah, his ass was creeping down there and said, Tommy didn't have no socks on. Don't get me started on no Tommy with them socks. Don't get me started with them socks, Jacob. You know how I feel about the men and the loafers and the socks. Oh, Lord. But yeah, Winter ass. And then Winter, the way that Winter made it seem to me was that they hooked up. Because when she was like, yeah, we had some good times, didn't we, Jay? There was an underlying message to that. There was some underlying meaning to that, didn't we, Jay? We had some good times. Y'all wasn't in there quoting Bible scriptures, girl. Yeah, somebody was laying hands. Somebody was laying hands, though. I'm telling you. Stanky feet, hot, sweaty ass feet with no socks on, them damn penny loafer shoes and shit. Oh, don't get me started on them shoes. But and then 2-3 hours later, he don't even do the courtesy of walking you back to your room. You sauntering your ass down the hallway all lonely and I guess happy. You know, y'all done laid hands on each other, hallelujah. Back to your room. Did nobody, but it was such a secret. This was such a powerful moment between you two that nobody else knew that you was on the creep like this. You was my dog. If she don't get the damn piece of the dog barking like a motherfucker. Hold on, shit. Hold on for a second, y'all. Y'all heard Vito barking at the Domino's, dude? I think the pizza here. Sing it. Okay, we gonna get my pizza, y'all. Right. Say I'm having PTSD over socks. Y'all know how I feel about them damn socks. Oh. That's how I recognize the switch up on Simone ass. Like, go from one extreme to the next. Anthony said he saw him one time. Yeah, I saw Anthony poke his head out. I saw Anthony poke his head out and look down the hallway like, okay. Then he looked left and he still didn't see her. And as soon as he got back into his room, then here she comes sauntering down that damn hallway. Hey. The piece of coming, baby. I probably shouldn't be eating pizza at 9:30 at night. And so the thing is, when they showed Joy, Winter, and Simone having that conversation, they showed us the footage, the edited footage of her having a breakdown and going outside crying, and Jay going out there consoling her. I still do not understand what she was crying for. She says she didn't like the implication that, you know, of what Simone was saying. And I guess they called she was saying she was being a hoe or something, having a half-naked man come to her room. And then in the same segment, you sit here and say that, I mean, we see footage of you going up and down and back and forth into this man's room in the middle of the doggone night. You sit here saying that you feel like the side hoe. And so what was you crying for? I mean, you stand in your shit. You said you was grown. Ain't that what you just told Simone? You grown. If I want him to come into my room half naked, we grown. What was you crying for then? I'm going to tell you why she was crying. Her sister wife found out. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't make me believe that her and Joy were sister wives. Her sister wife found out. Because Joy sitting there on the stage like, hold on, I want to hear what Winter got to say. Because I went sitting there saying, Well, damn, Simone, you're supposed to be my friend. How come I didn't know all this? And Jay, this ain't what you told me. I want to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? What was the tourist for, winner? I just didn't get it. It wasn't like you was cool with Simone. Pizza. I don't know.
You're welcome.
Gotta show my. And that veggie pizza, baby, with the pineapple. Don't hate on the pineapples. Don't hate on. Thank you. Yes, bitch. Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes. Oh, she left.
Vito, if you don't get out of there, go.
Keena.
No.
Keena.
No.
Please.
Yes.
Can I have some cranberry juice?
Absolutely not. I'm not going back downstairs.
Please. You gonna have your mama all thirsty in the throat? She's like, absolutely not. I'm not going back down there. Then she's gonna be mad because I got bottles of water right here. Okay, so got my pizza. Yeah, Joy's face was saying, boy, Joy wasn't saying much at first, but her face was telling all. And like I said, I don't know if Joy and Jay are still together. If they were, they just had an argument. Because she was already, her body language was already separated from him before she even started hearing all the tea. And once she heard all the tea, her face stiffened up, her eyes got wide, she crossed them arms, and she was like this. Oh, you say Joy loves Jay? She don't care? I don't think she love him. I don't think she gonna leave him if they stay together though, but I don't think she loved him. She was on the live stream with her mama, and her mama said she was not feeling Jay at all. She do not like Jay at all. Her mama said she wished she had chose Edwin instead. I was like, ooh, this was just 2 nights ago. They was on this live stream together. I was like, tell it, mama. Her mama's not feeling Jay at all. Like I said, in the live stream that I was watching Jay, he was steady lying, steady deflecting. He even said they had the nerve to say, because Ashley asked him the conversation that he had with Simone at the pool about he understood how she felt and understood why she would feel that way, and he thought it was kind of hot the way that she, it turned him on a little bit by her doing it. He said he don't remember having that conversation. He don't remember when that conversation happened. He also said that he don't remember that conversation happening. He also say it was the conversation. You are a beautiful child. Sometimes you look like me though, but thank you.
Get off the bathroom.
Some cranberry juice. I need to put this somewhere it won't spill. So he also said that it was after the conversation with Joy and Winter that he realized that he didn't want to deal with Simone, so he left her alone. Now, bro, you had that conversation at the pool right after that conversation with Joy and Winter, because that's what the topic of the conversation was. The footage showed that's what y'all was talking about. You was a freaking liar, and then you didn't leave Simone alone. Simone left you alone. Let's get it right, Jay. He's lying. He got the footage running, and he's still lying on it. Yeah, Jay seemed a little arrogant. Dolinda didn't come back in here yet, but I was just telling Dolinda in the live stream that Jay was on, he was dogging the shit out of Edwin. Well, to me, he was dogging the shit out of Edwin. He told us that Edwin was basically begging for love. He was getting his Keith Sweat on. And that he not a Keith Sweat type of dude. So he would never be out here begging for somebody to be with him like Edwin was. And that's how he feel basically Edwin was doing with Joy. I was like, the fuck, really? Because he was hurt. It crushed his little ego when Joy said that Edwin was more intentional and you knew everyone cared about you, and you knew everyone wanted to be with you. You said Napoleon Man's complex. He's short. Yeah. Jay was leading on. He was leading on. They do that so they can stay on the show longer. Because if you only got one person that's digging for you, you gone. You say Joy wasn't feeling Edwin no matter what he did to get Joy attention. That's true. I don't think so either. I think that Joyce really saw him. He was a kind, considerate man. She had already friend zoned him. Because you telling me that everyone was up front how he feel. It was no question how he felt. No misunderstanding. Jay not so much, but y'all had deeper conversations. About what? How can you? How is it so deep if there's no clarity? If whatever y'all talking about, you still don't understand. He's still behind a veil of understanding. Like there's no man. It was just something about Jay. Jay's just charismatic. That's all. Rocky say the only deep conversation was gossip. I think it was because they had fun together. Because I told you, Edwin seemed to be so serious all the time. He was too mature for Joy, in my opinion. He was too mature for her. She's short men be having something to be seen. I didn't realize he was short. Oh my goodness. So I'm looking forward to episode 2. This show didn't put me off as much as Put a Ring on it did. Put a Ring on it. I was so ready for that to be over. Oh, Jacob, you short? How tall are you, sir? I might have just friend zoned you right there. I'm only 5 feet tall, my damn self. I can't have nobody my height, Jacob. I'm sorry. I think Rashid is like 6'3", 6'2" or 6'3". He's a taller dude. That's why he seems so odd. He seems to just tower over Alex. But what y'all think about Alex and David? Y'all think they gonna work out? It was interesting to see that Alex and David connected after the show. It was almost as if that code that I was telling y'all about. Everybody had this code, like, okay, I like her, so you don't talk to her. Like it's almost like David was like, damn, I could have been talking to her on the show, but I was giving her the time to talk to Brian and fucked up. Okay, you 5'6". Okay. I can lay my head on your shoulder. You might be alright. You still short, but I realize I usually date men that's 5'9" or taller though. I would love to see David and Alex work. But again, that seemed like a whole setup too. I don't know. Something seemed weird about that. When they showed the little clip afterward, they was like, okay, so what we gonna do on this date? Y'all already been hanging out. I guess it wasn't like a formal date or whatever, but I don't know, something about that just seemed weird. Like Tommy like forced a connection. You gotta have at least one couple that got together after the show ended, you know. And I think Alicia was in a way trying to throw some shade there too when she said, well, David done been in my house. What was the point of telling us that? I mean, I guess to say y'all was cool. I don't know. I thought that was. I thought she was throwing salt in somebody's game, and then later on, I was like, "Oh, it's Alex that she's throwing salt in the game." I don't know. Yeah, Tommy was pushing that. Oh, put a ring on it. Michael should have picked Whitney. Michael did pick Whitney. Whitney, Michael, and Shay are in an involvement together. They all doing things together. Whitney ain't going nowhere, but Shay ain't either. Every time that Michael put up a video, Whitney there. About to lose my pineapple. Hold that thought, y'all. Hey, give me some paper towels. Ashley and Hollywood, they wasted their time coming on the show. Except for Hollywood. Hollywood trying to get put on. Hollywood's trying to make a name for himself. He thought that he was going to pick up some gigs from this. He was already on another show when he got called to be on this show. So when he came on here, he was being honest. He was not trying to make no real connections on the show. He was doing it for show. But the problem is with that, his girl actually made a real connection. However, I do not believe that they are even engaged any longer. I see the live stream from them like a couple weeks ago. They was arguing so damn bad. Kwame still trying to figure out why the hell Ashley ain't married to him, if that's who you wanted to be with. I thought y'all was gonna get married. Why y'all ain't married? Hollywood was mad that she was talking to Kwame, but Hollywood, you was still talking to Shantae. Y'all still having conversation with her. The thing is about Ashley and Hollywood is they don't live in the same city. Ashley live in Atlanta. Hollywood live in Houston. And Kwame is right there in the same city as Ashley. So he has more of an opportunity to pursue her, you know, if she allow it. She told him don't pursue it. But the last time, hey Christine, what's going on? The last time that I saw a live stream with Ashley, she was no longer wearing an engagement rings. I screenshotted pictures to make sure I wasn't tripped. I was like, cause she was rocking that ring all the way up until 2 weeks ago. The last 3 live streams I've seen of her, she has not had that ring on. So I think that they called engagement off again. I miss seeing you too, Christine. So, yeah, Alicia may be a little salty because her and Alex like the same guys. You're right, Roxy. Yes, the throuple, Roxy. I mean, Miss Eve, the throuple. Show right. Roxy, yeah. You said you thought it was weird because she was the one with Joy that got David kicked off. But in this reunion, Joy says, I don't believe that's the real reason you got kicked off. How you don't believe it? You was there. Y'all voted. She said she got kicked off because of the connections he made with people that he didn't make with people. They had everything to do with him and that baby. I'm gonna take care of you stuff. Yeah, Ashley did all that crying. Ashley is indecisive. She want to move on, but she don't want to move on. Ashley is one of the people who think that because you put a lot of time into a relationship, then you're supposed to stick it out. And I can't even fault her for that all the way. Like, look at me and my damn job. I haven't left my job because all this time I done put in. I done invested a lot of fucking years into this job. But I'm miserable there. I haven't left yet. That's Ashley with Hollywood. She hoping things gonna turn around. You see, when I got that promotion, I was hoping things gonna turn around. And still things ain't turned around yet. And I still ain't gone no damn where. That's Ashley in Hollywood. There's things I loved about my fucking job. Ashley in Hollywood. But you know it's causing you grief. That's Ashley in Hollywood. Like I said, she done took that ring off. She took that ring off. That's me right now with this broke foot. I'm so happy not to be there. I'm still happy I got a job. I'm so happy not to be there. Put a ring on was sad to watch because it shows how some men will keep you as an accessory. Yeah, that's true. But the only thing we'll put a ring on, every last one of them couples was faking it in the beginning. They was all faking it in the beginning. Okay. Jacob said that Hollywood needs to move on. Hollywood don't want to let her go either. He don't want to let her go. Because if Hollywood, he keeps saying, I told her, if she want to be with Kwame, she can be with him. She can have him. If you felt that strong, then why you ain't leaving? Why you making the decision hers? Let her leave. You move on. You walk away. Neither one of them walking away for real. I don't know if it's a Gemini thing, because I'm a Gemini. But usually in a relationship, if we got our heart and soul into somebody, they have to really hurt us in order for us to turn our back on them. We give them second chances over and over again. But when we walk away, you better believe it's done. It's a done deal when we walk away. And I think that's what Ashley scared of. To remember somebody in her life all this time, and the thought of not having them in your life, it's a scary feeling. Because we know, as a Gemini, I know when I walk away, I'm fucking done, son. And it's like, I got that ex keep calling me from jail. And that's the way I talk to him now. That motherfucker, like, I used to see his name come across my phone, get all the butterflies in my stomach. But when I say I'm done, I'll pick your call up. But I ain't got nothing for you for real. Not for real. That's true, Roxy. Jordan and Alicia didn't stop until they got David out. The last couple was weird. Don't put a ring on it. He should have picked that last date. David was cool. Yeah. What's on the Supreme pizza? I don't eat pork, so if it got sausages on it or pepperoni on it, I probably won't eat it. Hey Vaughn, how are you, my love? So it's a good ass pizza. I was really hungry than I thought I would. I got a salad. I got soup. I got pizza. My soup done got cold, but it don't even matter. Let me tell you what's in this soup. It got white beans. It got pinto beans. Got some eggshell pasta noodles, some onions, some celery, some tomatoes. They look like zucchini. I don't even eat zucchini. I don't eat celery. But I eat them in this. It got sugar snap peas in it. And it's carrots and it's vegetable broth. This shit is fire. The oregano and the basil is just sending me. Darling, you. Ooh, hey, P. Brett. You can get hamburger. Okay, so what's supreme about a supreme pizza? If I could get a hamburger, you mean like all the crap I got here on my pizza? I got spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, onions, red peppers, green peppers, pineapples, Asiago cheese, and provolone cheese. That's what I got on this pizza. And it's on a thin crust. Bam, you know what I'm saying? That's that. I must be really hungry. So, all right, let's move on for Ready to Love. So I was talking about shows. So I'm also adding Top Boy to my lineup. It's a show that came on Netflix. And pineapple baby. I put pineapple on my pizza. Top Boy is if you like Power, if you like Queen of the South, shows like that, you would like Top Boy. Top Boy came in, it's a British show. It first aired in like 2011. Then the second season came out 2013. And then the show got canceled. Well, they had started airing it on Netflix. These boys running the streets of London with this drug game, baby. They doing the doggone thing. And they crazy. Like, I told you I like to have, when you have like the good guys and the bad guys, or you can't really tell who the good guy, who the bad guy, so you end up rooting for the bad guys, even though, yeah. These dudes crazy. Like, I swear from season 1 to season 3, whose team I was on has flipped back and forth. So apparently Top Boy got canceled in 2013. Netflix picked it up. And Drake, he liked the show. When the show went off the air, he was like, I'm asking Netflix, so when season 3 gonna come back? And then people was telling him, oh no, Top Boy's been canceled, right? So Drake said, we'll see about that. Drake put his money in it, and he's now producing Top Boy. He came back with season 3. Baby, season 3. Okay, the older people who was in the 2011, 2013 shows, they now in their 30s now. So, you know, as a drug dealer, it's time for you to retire in your 30s for the most part. So, but they had some shit that went down in the season 2 that they had to run. One of them had to run to get out of London. His life was in danger. Another one, you know, something happened to him. I don't want to tell all the secrets if you ain't watched it. So season 3 is now 7 years later. So now you got this new younger crew on the street that's taking over London. This young crew gives no fucks, baby. Gives no fucks. Like, you know how I used to, when I be talking about TV shows and they be fighting against each other and they have all that conversation, and I be like, why we having this conversation? What y'all talking for? No, the new Top Boy, that boy don't talk. He said he gonna put your ass 6 feet under. The hole already was dug last year for your ass. I'm saying, these boys are ruthless. I'm like, this is my type of show right here. And so I just binge watched it, y'all. I've been on a binge. I got started watching this doggone show and woke up and I was like done with it. I was like, what the fuck, ain't no more? Found out they releasing season 4 in February on Netflix. So I'm gonna be reviewing that show on this channel. It's good. So if y'all haven't seen it yet, start watching Top Boy. They have 2 versions. Top Boy Summer House is the original one. And then the one that just say Top Boy by itself, that's the newest one. Watch Top Boy Summer House, get a feel for the characters. Because when we come back in February, yeah. I don't know who team I'm going to be on. I don't know who team I'm going to be on. Yeah, start Top Boy. It's good. It's good. Now, Roxy, I'm going to tell you. They got the British accents, right? British gangsters don't sound hard to me. But after about the second episode, their actions that they taking make you forget all about how they sound. These are some straight gangster kids. Well, they was like in their 20s then. They straight thugging out. Letitia Wright, the one who played oh my goodness, Shuri on Black Panther. She's in it. She plays a character named Chantel. She's a dope boy or a dope girl or whatever. It's this new show that's on, I want to say ABC. It's one of 50 Cent shows where the guy was in jail and he come out and he's a lawyer defending himself. I forgot what the name of the show is called because I haven't watched it. He's in it. It's some familiar faces that you will see. If you know into rap and you like British music, I love British artists. It's a rapper named Lil Sims. She come in on season 3 and they doing a damn thing. It's not no cheesy acting either. You say the people, and the funny thing about London is guns are illegal in London. So how these people actually get access to guns, it trips me out. It's good. For Life, yes, the show For Life. So the main character on the show For Life, he's actually in Top Boy as well. The music is good. Y'all know how I be feeling about watching TV shows and I can't say the music. The music is good. I mean, these motherfuckers crazy. I love it. I love it. I know how I used to talk about how on Power, how Power was scared, how a Ghost was scared to deal with the white guys, you know, his top people. These motherfuckers on this show, they gives no fucks. It's good. So yeah, watch Top Boy. It's gonna be. I'm a love reviewing this one. So that's how Power got your day one, the intro. Yeah, that intro was hidden. I don't remember Top Boy's intro though. It's just the music throughout the show. And now that Drake is producing it, season 3, I really enjoy the music through this doggone show. It's good. Kane, I'm not watching Power Book 2, Jacob. I gave no fuck about Tariq. I still think that they played Tasha stupid. I won't watch Power Book 2. But I know who you're talking about, Kane. Woody the Great playing him. I see it all over Instagram. Let me tell you how I feel about it. If I want to do character comparisons, it's a guy named Sully on Top Boy. And Sully and Driss. Those two characters there, they have Tommy on Power Scared. That's how I feel about them cats there. That's how I feel about them. Sully and Driss will have Tommy running scared. Then they off the chain. They off the chain. So yeah, I'm loving Top Boy. Oh. So yeah, when it come on in February, I ain't got the exact date in February, but when it come on in February, I'm reviewing that one. You say I'm capping, okay? Watch it. I'm telling you, watch it. Watch it. The funny thing was in one of the episodes, Sully accidentally killed somebody. He's supposed to be knocking this dude out. He knocked him so motherfucking hard the dude died. And he was like, well, fuck, my bad. I love it. I love it. They still have like the brotherhood struggle in between them. But yeah, when they get into this, when you get to season 3 and the new generation come up, that new generation is straight gully. Man, they off the chain. They off the chain. They say Tommy got bodies. He got bodies. He got bodies. These top boys got bodies too. Hell, the top girls. Like I said, some girls in their crew. Season 3 got this new character named Jax. That bitch bad as a motherfucker. She's straight. She gangster. She don't fuck around. She beat her own sister ass because she was fucking over the money. She was fucking over her crew. Yes, but she didn't. And then she didn't even intentionally fuck over the crew. She did something on accident. Just something so stupid. You know, get caught up with a dude and told some shit you wasn't supposed to tell. She beat her sister's ass. Oh, it's good. Watch Top Boy. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be ready for it when I come out. So you can't fuck with Tommy. Ghost will laugh at you for saying that. Fuck Ghost. Hey Justin, how you doing? Everything's going good. No, I'm telling you, watch Top Boy Summer House. That's the first one. It's 2 seasons of Summer House, and then season 3 it just says Top Boy by itself. So that's gonna be good, y'all. I'm telling you. You say hater. And I'm trying to think. Did I got any white dudes in here that's good like that? I want to say season 2, they had a Tommy-like white dude, but he still was no match for Sully. Which show is bigger? I'm gonna say Power is bigger because nobody really knew. But like most foreign shows, nobody knows about those foreign shows in America. And like that's the one thing I love about Netflix is that they bring us so much international TV shows. I used to like be on the internet straight Googling like TV channels from other countries just so I could watch their TV programming. But I think if Top Boy had been on TV here in the United States, it would have, and it would have been a much better show. It'd been much bigger. It would. It is like that for me. Yeah. I think Top Boy would have topped him. I do. And the writing is so much better. The writing makes so much more sense. Like I said, even with like the fact that you can't even, it's illegal to carry guns. The way that they incorporated how they got guns on this show makes so much sense. How they are moving the money, how they're getting it in makes sense. How they dealing with the law makes sense. It's like Power has Suburbians, Mexicans. Top Boy has Suburbians. They got Austrians. They got Russians. They got Americans. They got everybody coming in here. But who's still running the ship? It's the Top Boys of London. They may be getting product. They're getting product from Jamaica. They're getting product from the Colombians. They're getting product from the Irish. Product moving, weight moving left and right. But who got the power? The Top Boys. The Top Boys got the power, baby. I'm just saying. It's good. It's good. So what else? So yeah, let's go start next. So I'm gonna be doing in February. This Is Us, Black Lightning, Queen Sugar, The Walking Dead, Top Boy, or my February shows. That's a lot, and I'm supposed to be going back to work. So I hope that I can keep up with it because I think this is some enjoyable TV. My show Money Heist is still coming back. So, but they only got one season left too. So I'm gonna finish Money Heist out. The Handmaid's Tale, y'all know that's still coming back. Insecure is still coming back. They gonna wrap it up after season 5 also. So those are the only other 3. Oh, and 3%. I started 3% last year. I only have like 60 or 70 people that watch 3%, but I enjoy the show. So I still gonna do reviews. So I'm gonna pick it back up sometime soon too. So 3% is gonna come back as well. And I'm not capping Jacob. I'm just saying it's that good. And I don't know when did Power start? Cause Top Boy started in 2011. Let me look this up for the find out. Power. When did it originally come out? Is my internet down or something? Power started in 2014, and Top Boy started in 2011. So when Top Boy got canceled in 2013, hell, for all I know, that's where 50 got his idea to do the show. He might have got the idea to say, hey, I was watching this show over in London when I was at the hotel one day, and it ain't airing no more over there, and it started his own US version. I'm just saying, Jacob, things could have happened. Insecure, Issa Rae had originally said that there was only going to be 5 seasons, and I think that myself and a few other people may have forgot that because I was like, damn, they canceling. So yeah, Insecure is going to end. It's going to wrap up. It's a promo flyer that's going around saying Issa Rae Confidence is basically the same show. That's not a real show. That's a made up fan flyer. It ain't no new show coming out that's a spinoff of it. Yeah, for 50, that sounds about right. I'm just saying. Ronasia's This Is Us is already delayed. They not coming back on February 2nd. They had something that happened earlier today that the show was taken off the air today, and they're not gonna be on next week at all. And they won't be back until February 2nd. I don't know what's going on with that. Niecy Nash show. What's Niecy Nash show? I don't know. I don't know what Niecy Nash show is. Somebody mentioned Oval, and something. One of Tyler Perry shows. I commented. You said that they said COVID shut down production. He said 50 ain't stole no show ideas. Shit. Claus. Nah. I think I tried to watch Claus once upon a time and it just didn't ring no bells with me. Oh, Oval and Sisters. I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry TV shows. So Oval and Sisters just didn't do nothing for me. So nah, I couldn't watch them. No. Y'all, that's all I would be doing is up here talking about real bad about nah. I'm not doing Oval. I can't do Sisters. Who else? Y'all know T.S. Madison. She's a YouTuber. She actually is getting her own TV show on WeTV. It's going to start in March. I don't know what it's going to be about. I think just about her life and her come up or whatever. However, like by watching her TV show, her YouTube channel early on, I kind of know a lot about things that she started with. She started off as a porn star, and then she made her way up doing like being influencer type work, a YouTube channel and things like that. So I'm not sure what her show is going to be about. I know that I won't be reviewing it because, as far as I know, she's still on YouTube as a platform, and I don't like to review YouTubers. So he said you don't like the Tyler Perry shows, Roxy, because he only gives one point of view. All his shows seem to be the same, and they always force this black and white dynamic. I mean, as black people, a lot of us got white people in our family, but a lot of us do not interact with other races in that capacity. Every last one of his shows is like that. And I kind of want a show that's for us, by us, with having like our level. I don't know. I can't even, I'm trying to think because I might be telling a lie. I'm trying to figure out how much interaction that I really have with other races of people. I think, it might be geographical too. It might just be geographical. I live here in like a very, very diverse neighborhood. But truth be told, the people in this neighborhood that I actually know is like black people. Like they may be from other cultures. Like I know it's some Africans down the street. I know the Jamaicans down there. The next door neighbors, they are like black Dominicans. I know the black Puerto Ricans. I know the black Cubans that's over there. Like, but our neighborhood itself is like so mixed up. There's so many races of people here. But we just generally, we generally flock to like, I guess people that's like our own for the most part. And like I said, we may interact with other races, but the way that Tyler Perry kind of like, it's almost like it's a forced relationship on his shows, which I also see that with Shonda Rhimes. That's one reason I think I can't get into Bridgerton. Yeah, he does make women look bad. He makes women look stupid. The Black Jesus movie. Isn't it a Black Jesus movie coming out? Not necessarily. It's called Black Messiah or something like that. That's coming out soon. I thought I saw, or a TV show. I thought it was called Black Messiah or something like that's coming out. I might be wrong. Don't get me wrong. You say Tyler is proud that he's the only writer? I haven't tried Wentworth on Netflix. I don't know why I haven't watched Wentworth. I hated Orange is the New Black. But my mama loved Wentworth. She said Wentworth was really good. But I was watching Locked Up. I told you, I don't know why. It's like, for me, a lot of the TV shows that's coming from overseas, they killing us as far as the writing is concerned. And I watched Locked Up. I was like, this is what the Orange is the New Black was trying to be. Locked Up was off the chain. But my mama say Wentworth is really good. So I don't know. I might get into Wentworth too. I might get that. You say you don't see the hype about Bridgerton. With Bridgerton, everybody keeps trying to make Bridgerton like Harlots because it's a period piece. Bridgerton is nothing like Harlots at all. Nothing. They're not even in the same era of history. Just because they wear big poofy dresses and going to the balls, they're not even in the same era of history. Bridgerton is about 8 sisters looking for love. It's a lot of mayhem and shit going on too. But Harlots was about 2 competing whorehouses. And it was about power. Now, there may be a person or two who might have some type of love interaction, but that was about straight power, about women running shit. Bridgerton does not compare. It don't compare at all. Girl, when he wrote Fall from Grace, he should have failed and busted his he failed and busted his damn head before he did fall from grace. One of the two. Your boyfriend was into Harlots. Harlots was the shit. I'm so mad they canceled that. However, the way they ended it, yeah, I could see it ending that way. It just that was a good ass show. And I really think it got canceled because Samantha Morton decided to do The Walking Dead. And I think that kind of messed up the storyline or kind of messed up the vibe from it. But yeah, Harlots was the shit. That murder, mayhem, oh my goodness. You had all kind of factors. You had the religion factor in there. You had the government fashion going in there. I mean, they was doing everything. Your mama was pimping out her damn daughters, and they was doing all kind of crazy shit on Harlots. Bridgerton is no comparison at all. None. Harlots was off the chain. But I don't know. I might get into Wentworth though. Going back to the Wentworth, I might get into Wentworth. Like I said, 'cause I love Locked Up so much. Locked Up was the shit. The final season of Locked Up, even though it was good, they made it kind of separate from the other 4 seasons because it wasn't supposed to be a 5th season. And so when they brought back that last season, yeah, they kind of went off on a whole nother storyline. But other than that shit was good as hell. It was good as hell. Okay, so I got to check out Equalizer, Queen, the TV show on CBS, and Wentworth. I talked about This Is Us. I got my list. I can talk about This Is Us already. Big Sky coming back on January 26th. I love that. Talked about Top Boy being better than Power, Jacob. He said, you ain't going to jail to find love. Who went to jail to find love? Who went to jail to find love, Jacob? I think in the show Locked Up, there was one couple who was like in love, kind of, sort of. The rest of them mugs, it was just a pile. It was they was talking about some bitches running a prison, man. And then all the cops was crooked as fuck. All Locked Up, Love After Lockup. I told y'all before, I know some girls that's like that. They will only date dudes that's who's been in jail. I know some people like that. Did anybody else take the day off to do what? Big Sky is really good. And if you didn't know, Jacob, Big Sky was only supposed to be 11 episodes. They have already been approved to extend this current season. So they're going to be 16 episodes. Yes, Locked Up is on Netflix. It is on Netflix. And if the people who wrote, not the people, a couple of the characters. Okay, the show Money Heist that I was reviewing, and the girl who played Nairobi, she's in Locked Up. And that's what made me go watch that show. She's a badass there too. Take off tomorrow to watch the inauguration. No, I didn't take off. I'm already off though, because I'm off with an injury. They say the government is telling people to stay home, so they should gave everybody a paid day off. Telling people to stay home. So he said, "Hey, no sour power." So now I didn't take off. Are you going to work tomorrow on Miss Eve? Do you have to go in? Because like I said, the government is telling everybody to stay the fuck home, so they should have gave everybody the day off. But they're planning for, as far as I know, I mean, this is the only thing I'm going to speak on this because I don't give a fuck about politics in this particular line, is that there's supposed to be something planned in all 50 cities at everybody's capital. So, if y'all are concerned about that, then, but black people, this ain't your fight. That's all I can say. This ain't your fight. So you had to take your personal day. Yeah. So you rocking your Chucks and your pearls tomorrow. Hey, go ahead on rocks and Chucks. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching the inauguration at all. I've never watched them. I usually watch the clips of who sung on YouTube or whatever else they put it on. But other than that, nah, I'm not finna sit there and spend my whole damn day watching the inauguration. I'm gonna be watching TV. It's some good entertaining TV tomorrow. Most likely on Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon Prime, because every other show probably gonna be canceled because of inauguration. They're gonna take off regular programming. So now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Another good show that I was watching on Netflix, Grand Army. I did not think I was gonna like this show. It's actually about teenagers, but I thought it was so good. Hey Toria, how you doing? It's not ours, but I don't want to be an innocent bystander getting got. No, don't be no innocent bystander. You shouldn't even be around. I feel you. Stay home. If you want to stay home, stay home. Like, hell, I stayed home on the Million Man March. And it was supposed to be it for a positivity. I still stay home. It's a holiday for me. Don't go. But yeah, they made you take a personal day. It's fucked up considering that the government is the one who's recommending everybody stay the fuck home. So, I don't know what, I live in Florida now, but I don't know what the capital of Florida is. Is it Tallahassee? So I'm like, if it's Tallahassee, I'm like 3-4 hours away from Tallahassee. If anything's gonna pop up around here, it's actually gonna be in the neighborhood that's next to mine. Like, I live in not far from St. Cloud, and I heard St. Cloud is where all the Proud Boys live. I don't know. Are they still doing Million Man Marches? I was wondering that, Jacob. Yeah, Grand Army Road Nation was good. Oh, it was good. And they have been renewed for season 2. So I can't wait for them to come back. No, I haven't seen The Wilds on Amazon. I just saw the preview for that today. Let me write that on my list, The Wilds. Because I saw the preview for that today. And I was wondering if I was going to actually take a look at that. So, let's see. Things that I binge watched. I just binge watched Lupin. Like I said, that was good. The people that like The Handmaid's Tale. If y'all like The Handmaid's Tale, it's another show that just started on the Netflix too, called The Barrier. My cousin, she was in the live earlier. She said she actually binge watched it in the whole weekend. I sat down. I've been getting recommendations from Netflix forever to watch this show called The Barrier. It is another Spanish show from Spain. But it gives me Handmaid's Tale vibes. You know, it's a government takeover. Somebody took over the government. There was like a virus or something threatening everybody's way of life or whatever. But in this one, you know, in Handmaid's Tale, they snatching the women who are able to have babies so they can try to reproduce babies for all the other people. Well, in this one, they snatching up the kids because apparently the kids can be the cure for whatever this virus and such is. And it's this one particular family who is the main focal point of the whole show. And I found out that the two main women on the show, they're actually real life mother and daughter. They play mother and daughter on the show too. They're real life mother and daughter. I started watching it last night and then I looked up, I was in the middle of episode 3. I was like, what the hell? It ain't like an hour-long episodes. It's that good. It had me that caught up, that intrigued. So like I said, it was giving me Handmaid's Tale's vibe. So it's kind of like filling that void until Handmaid's Tale come back. So I decided I'm going to review that. I stopped in the middle of episode 3. I'm going to go back to episode 1. Watch it again where I can take some notes and stuff. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to start doing reviews on The Barrier. It is good. Jazzy says it's good too. The Barrier is good, baby. Mama ain't no joke. I love her. Jacob saying Power Raising Cain, Power Force 4 is going down. Power Raising Cain, I thought I was gonna watch because Kanan was the only one who I respected as a gangster by the end of those seasons. So I figured I might watch his story. So I probably watched Power Book 3. Power Book 4 is the story about Tate. I don't give a damn about Tate. So no, I'm not gonna watch Power Book 4. Power Book 5 is about Tommy. I might watch Power Book 5 because I like Tommy as a character. But Power Book 4, that's about Tate. That's not about Tommy. Power Book 5 is about Tommy. Queen's Gambit. Watched it. Love Queen's Gambit. I love Queen's Gambit. Oh, that was such a good show. I binge watched that whole doggone thing too. Yeah, it's I have no idea why Tate is getting a spinoff. But remember, he was a cop before he became a politician. So maybe they just gonna go through his street life, you know, before he became a cop and all the dirty shit he probably did as a cop. But yeah, Tate's getting his own spinoff. That's Power Book 4. I ain't got time for that. But yeah, Queen's Gambit, hella good. I love shows like that. He said, "Old dog Tate." Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. What else? I binge watched. So I stopped myself in the middle of the barrier so I could review that. So I'm gonna have a lot of stuff that I'm reviewing. And y'all know, we talked about Bridgerton. Nah, Bridgerton ain't getting none of my time. Nah, Bridgerton don't do it for me. Like the energy of Bridgerton, like when I just watched the previews of it, I was like, I could give a fuck about these bitches. Like, I'm calling them bitches. I don't give a doggone about somebody's love story. I watched The Notebook and Titanic for me to watch a love story. But I don't know. And like I say, I understand there's mayhem and there's murder and deceit and all that stuff going on too. But the main focal point of it is love, and I don't want to know. I don't want to see that. I told y'all before. Some of y'all new to this channel. Somebody's gonna say it again. When I was growing up, my career goal, most people say, I want to be a doctor when I grow up. I want to be a teacher. I want to be an astronaut. I wanted to be a criminal. I wanted to be the one who did the money heist, but I didn't get involved in that type of life because I didn't want to get shot. I'm scared to death. I'm scary. So I wanted to be the one to mastermind and shit. I wanted to be, if I had to be on the legal side of things, I wanted to be with the CIA so I could be like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, had that secret identity. I used to love James Bond's type of movies and stuff like that. But I was always wanted to be the person who was I wanted to learn hacking and I wanted to learn espionage. That was me. That's why I love Money Heist, because I was part of the team on Money Heist. Y'all know I'm part of the fam. That's, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I didn't want to be I love a good love story, but when I want to watch my dramas, I like drama. I like some action. I just I wanted to be a criminal. I did. I wanted to learn how to rob banks. All this, those type of shows, those type of things intrigued the hell out of me. I don't know what it was. You say you used to get getting those spy kids for Christmas. But then I also wanted to be I could have figured I was with the CIA and stuff too. I could have been the double agent and stuff like that. Because I did used to think I was like Nancy Drew for a little bit. Still walk around my neighborhood creating crimes. I just told my daughter this the other day. There was just 3 houses at the end of the street. Me and my friends, we made them witches. And so anytime something would happen, we found a dead roadkill or something, we'd make up a story about them and we go try to investigate how it happened. But my little young dumb ass would straight go to the police station and try to report it. I was one of the people that would go to the police station I want to report a crime. And then I would tell the police what happened. They used to bring my ass home so much to my auntie, here she is. Here, take her back. So I figured since the police didn't want to help me, then I need to do the crime. Yes, get that clear tape, lift fingerprint. Okay, from Nation, my people. She understands. That's my people. But yeah, I love shows like that. So I know that might have been what drew me to Harlots too, because this is such an illegal, illicit type of thing to have 2 horror houses that is competing for power. Which one is you got your low life whorehouse, you had your bougie whorehouse. It's just all that drama and the murder and mayhem and everything, and just conniving and the double lives. I love shit like that. So that's why I used to love Power in the beginning, but once they got past season 3, they just they focused just too much on Jamie and Angela, and then they couldn't even write her fucking story accurately. It was just too. And I was like, what happened to the gangster? What happened to the gangster? Did I like Scandal? Scandal was hit and miss for me. And I'm petty, y'all know that too. One of the petty things about Scandal that I could not stand, and this is a Shonda Rhimes trait, when she think that they finna say something intense or something that's like they checking you, they talk real fast like this. And I can just speak to you in this kind of way, and they just my voice move like this. I'm like, shut the fuck. That just annoyed the shit out of me. No matter which character it was. Let me tell you something about yourself. I'm just gonna talk this fast like this so you can think I'm really tough and I can scare you a little bit. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. First few seasons, like I was hit and miss. The best part about Scandal to me was Papa Pope. Papa Pope and Mama Pope. That was it. When they came on screen, I could love that scene when Papa Pope called the president boy. That whole scene. When the vice president, before she became vice president, when she went in, the way that her dialogue, I loved it. I love the speeches. It's the I'm gonna talk shit to you and I dare you to say something to me type of mentality. The ones who gave no fucks. Like, the thing about me that Papa Pope, he had too much heart for his daughter. Mama Pope gave no fucks. When that bitch chewed her damn wrist off, I said, Mama Pope gangster. She's the shit right there. She chewed her wrist off to get out of the handcuffs. Who does that? Yeah, Papa Pope was, I loved when he was there. Papa Pope and Mama Pope, they had the best monologues. Kerry Washington, okay, yeah, whatever, you know. The thing about Kerry Washington character, Olivia Pope, majority of the stuff that she cleaned up when the gladiators came in is because she just fucked something up. She the reason they gotta clean this shit up. If she hadn't fucked up in the first place, they wouldn't have to clean this shit up. So yeah. Olivia Pope was, I didn't really give a fuck about her nor the gladiators. For real. Say quivering lip Carrie. Miss Eve. Boy, Kerry Washington do some faces, don't she? She act with her face expressions. Yeah, and she was a wino. One mother could never do shit without drinking up a whole bottle of wine. And I don't know. Yeah, I just but if you pay attention to a lot of Shonda Rhimes show, it's when people get real intense and they really try to tell you something. They all deliver their lines the exact same way. Kerry Washington did it. She does it on Grey's Anatomy. On Station 19, like the way that her characters deliver their lines is the same delivery, the same. I mean, I like Shonda Rhimes shows, but it's some things that are like, just like with Spike Lee, you watching the Spike Lee movie when you see the person standing still, but the whole scenery is moving behind them. It's a Spike Lee thing, or the scene, the room moving around, they still standing one thought. That's a Spike Lee shit right there. Yeah, the fast talking, the intense stare all up in your face without taking a breath conversation. That's a Shonda Rhimes staple. So, yeah, How to Get Away with Murder. It took me a while to get into that. I forced myself to watch it, forced myself to get past episode 5 of season 1, and then I started to enjoy it. But the first 5, if I had just stuck in the first 5 episodes, I would have never watched it. And I happened to watch that on accident too. I was watching something on Netflix. I fell asleep. When I woke up, I already went into queue because my Netflix is set up to like automatically play. It had went into queue and it was on. I was like, okay, what's this? So that's how I ended up watching that. But I ended up liking How to Get Away with Murder. I did. And like I said, I love the whodunits. I like the confusion of, what you think happened. I love that. Let's see. I talked about Insecure already too. So I think that's. And Grey's Anatomy is canceling, by the way. If y'all didn't know that, they put a post up on Twitter a couple days ago saying that Grey's Anatomy is finally finna come to an end, which I kind of suspected that. I talked about this in PNTV last year, that Shonda Rhimes and ABC got into it over some damn Disney World tickets. And she decided to say, fuck them. Yeah, if y'all gonna treat me like this, then fuck y'all. And she signed a deal with Netflix. So all her shows that's coming out now are supposed to be on Netflix. And I was wondering how that was gonna affect Grey's Anatomy. Well, it's like I say, Grey's Anatomy announced it's coming to an end. They finally finna end it and wrap it up after 18 seasons. Actually, I don't know if this season's supposed to be the last one or not. I didn't read the whole article in full, but they supposed to be wrapping it up. Yeah, ABC was real petty as shit for that. So I don't know what that means for Station 19, because Station 19 is the Shonda Rhimes show too. And that's all I saw was that Grey's Anatomy said they were ending. Let me see if Station 19 put anything up on Twitter. Let's see. Twitters. Station 19. Am I following them? I might not be following them. See if they coming to an end too. Oh, somebody WhatsApp me. I never watched this show. I don't know what that means. Like, this is my old phone, y'all, and I have not installed WhatsApp. My internet, I think something going wrong with it because it's just buffering. So I don't know. So I don't know what's going on with Station 19. But yeah, Shonda Rhimes is officially part of Netflix as far as part of their programming. So anything she creates now is going to go straight to Netflix. Oh, I told y'all I had bought Stacey Abrams. Y'all had told me that Stacey Abrams was an author and she wrote under Selena Montgomery. I bought one of her books. Her very first book was called Hidden, and it's downstairs. I meant to show y'all. So I'm going to read that book and I might come back and tell y'all what I felt about that doggone book. But that's all the shows that I binge watch. Now, as far as movies is concerned, I just watched Unhinged the other day. Y'all seen that? With Russell Crowe in it. It's the road rage movie. And you know I had to see it since, you know, people say I have road rage. Sometimes I don't believe them. But people say I have road rage. So I had to watch this Russell Crowe movie. And let me tell you, I was on Team Russell at first. You know, he having a bad day. And this lady like leaned into her horn to try to get him to move. Now he was wrong. He should have moved. Traffic had already took off, but he was still sitting there. But she didn't do the nice little double tap, like, you know, the little a nice little tap. She didn't do that. She leaned into the horn and then like sped around him and shit, right? So he pulls up to her and say, you know, excuse me, ma'am. You know, I was having a bad day. She got all the attitude. Now she has been late to every goddamn thing all day long. She one of the people that's late, so she always rushing any doggone way. And she was late taking her son to school. Her son told her don't get her ass on the highway, and she got on her ass on the highway already. Anyway, they got backed up in traffic. So yeah, say I was Team Russell at first during this moment. Even with the opening, I forgot the opening fucked me up, but that's what made me realize why he had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So he talked to her. And she was like, she was treating him like shit. He was like, well, ma'am, I apologize, you know, my bad. And he was hoping that she would apologize to him, you know. And she was like, I don't owe you shit, you know. And then he clicked. That bipolar clicked in him. He was like, oh, you gonna learn what a bad day is today. And then at that moment, that's when I couldn't be Team Russell no more. That motherfucker lost his damn mind. I'm telling y'all, we got into the car the next day, me, my mom, and Keena, because we watched it all together. We got into the car the next day, and somebody was sitting at the light like that. And y'all know how I do when I go to work. I be cussing at people, blowing on the horn, allegedly. And so I was about to hit that horn, and I stopped. This movie made me think about how the fuck I'm gonna drive. It's on Amazon Prime. If you rent it, it's like $5.99. The dinner scene had me. Oh my goodness, the dinner scene. Everything had me shook. In it. Movies that start off with action like the way that did, that always tells me this is gonna be a good ride. I mean, it started when the movie started. The first 60 seconds of the movie, I looked around my living room and all of us was like this. The first 60 seconds, and then it just took off from there. It just took off. I mean, when you have a down moment, the gas station scene. Oh, when you have a down moment and you like, all right, let's see what this fool gonna. It's like it's immediately as soon as you get ready to settle back in your seat, thinking you finna take a break from the foolery that just happened, man. That movie was good. I wish I could have seen that on the big screen because it came out. I think it was the first movie that they showed as soon as they opened the theaters back up, and then they closed them again like the next couple weeks. That movie, Unhinged, Unhinged. I ain't got road rage. Nah, fuck that. You say I have road rage every time I start thinking about that movie. It's crazy. I'm telling you, Tamika. Girl, it made me think about blowing my horn. I'm a thug. I'm straight gangster when I drive. I straight hit. I was finna lay on that horn. And I said, nah. Keena was like, She tried to stop me. She threw her hand up like, don't touch that horn. Don't touch it. When we rolled past that person, we looked real slow. You got to see it at the movies? That movie was good. So if y'all got Amazon Prime, it's worth $5.99. Think about it. If you go to the movie, you spending about $10 a person. Anyway, get on Amazon Prime, pay the little $5.99, have you and your family sit down there and have a good movie night. It is action throughout, all the way through. But in the beginning, when the first little road rage scene happened, if you watch my Travel to Talk Tuesday, you're going to say, that's poetry right there. I was like, that was so neat. Until that motherfucker clicked. I hope my PTSD or my bipolarism don't ever click the way he clicked. That restaurant scene, I wasn't ready. And talk about somebody who didn't give a fuck about the cops. He gave no fucks. He said, you extra courteous. He reformed you. I'm telling you. I've been driving under the speed limit, like 2 miles under the speed limit. And y'all know I still got this doggone boot on my foot. So I shouldn't be really driving anyway. And my brain was thinking, I get out and whoop this. No, I won't. I ain't do none of that. That's a good movie. Check out Unhinged. It is so good. Another action-packed one like that, The Escape Room. Now, The Escape Room is on Stars. The Escape Room starts off action-packed. It's like, the regular these little escape rooms going around here. And these 6 people get called to go, play the escape room and try to escape. And it's real life. It get real out there for them in this damn game. It's action packed through the whole way too. I had you jumping in your seat. It's not a scary movie, but the moments that happen, be like, oh shit, did that just happen? Yes, Lawrence, the one who played Lawrence on Insecure, he in that movie. He's a bit of an asshole in that movie, but he was still fine in there. He still was doing his damn own thing. That movie was really good. So that's another one. If you want some nice action, you say nope, it didn't happen. What didn't happen? The fuck is you talking about? But yeah, if you want some action on that movie, check out The Escape Room. It's on Stars. Oh my cousin is back, y'all. Did you see everybody? Everybody was wishing you happy birthday in the last stream, motherfucker. I don't know if you was gone already, but everybody was telling you happy birthday. We know your birthday tomorrow, but if I forget to call you tomorrow, charge to my head, not my heart. I love you. But no, The Escape Room. Charlie, you seen Unhinged? It's on Amazon Prime. If you ain't watched it yet, I'll give you my code to my Amazon account so you can watch it. It's good. You gotta watch Unhinged. Yeah, they was telling you happy birthday in the last stream. The stream cut off, girl. I don't know what the heck happened. But then like The Escape Room, that was good. Unhinged. Did y'all check out Regina King's One Night in Miami? The story about Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, Sam Cooke, and Jim Brown. Y'all want my Cash App. I mean, shit, if somebody might bless you with a birthday gift, go on, drop your Cash App in if you want to. I ain't shit, fuck it, But yeah, have y'all seen One Night in Miami? It's on Amazon as well. It don't cost nothing extra. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can just watch it. Like Unhinged, even if you have Amazon Prime, it's still $5.99. But One Night in Miami, I've seen it twice. That's how good I thought that movie was. The conversation between Sam Cooke and Malcolm X, it's one for the ages, baby. It had me clutching my pearls. They was cutting each other deep with some words. But then at the same time, I was like, say that, do that. I mean, that was good. You say, not yet. I have too many subscriptions. I have, since I shop with Amazon so much, that's why I end up getting Amazon Prime. And, like, if you was a student, if you're a teacher, you work for the government, first responders, you can get a discount. So I pay like $69 a year for my Amazon Prime. Because I know I was a student at the time, but then I switched over to my government discount. And my mama, I think she's senior citizens, people that's over 60. Just be send $1. So if so if it's not that expensive if you can hit into one of them discounts. And then like with Amazon Prime, them and Netflix, I'm not sure a lot of people notice about Netflix, you can actually download TV shows and movies. So if you not online or you like on an airplane or whatever, you can watch them without actually being logged in. So yeah, I love me some Netflix. I love me some Hulu, and I love me some Amazon. I had that before I had cable. And like, so Amazon, I'm paying $69 a year for my Amazon account. And but like, just be real, my cousin, so she ain't got an account. I got a family account. I can add her to it. She can watch. I'm just gonna change my password as she do it because I don't like people shopping on my Amazon shit. I did that once before. Put my cousin on my Amazon account, and then that motherfucker went shopping. No, we not finna do that. That's not what we finna do. She had ordered games. Okay, no, that's not what we finna do. Nah, it wasn't you. Nah, it wasn't you. Cause I don't think I ever gave you my Amazon account before. Like me and my cousin, we share stuff. Like once upon a time, she gave me Netflix account. No, oh, you got your own. Okay, watch One Night in Miami. It is really good. If y'all have not seen it already. And then I watched. That's it. That's all I've been binge watching. That's all the movies I watch. But the Salt and Pepper movie come on 23rd. Somebody told me that they left Spinderella out. Which if they leave Spinderella out, I'm like, I can't watch that. But then when I saw the previews, I was like, I could have sworn I saw a character that looked like Spinderella. Unhinged is on Amazon Prime. Check that out. It's good. Outside the Wire, people are telling me to watch that on Netflix. I think that's the name of it. So I gotta Outside the Wire. What time is it? It's 10:49. Lately, I've been staying up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. So once we get off this live, I'm gonna go watch something. The Wilds, Wentworth, Outside the Wire. I gotta figure out how to watch Your Honor. I'm gonna see if my Android box will connect. If I can get Your Honor. I could have sworn I had Showtime. I must have been on your Charlie. I must have been on your Hulu at the time. Cause I could have sworn I thought you had Showtime as part of your subscription. I used to watch it on yours or something like that. I don't remember. But that's it, y'all. That's all the good TV I got. Anybody watching the Bell Collective? That's the new reality show that came on the OWN network. I chose not to watch it because I was like, I've said that I was not gonna do another reality show that had a reoccurring cast. So like it's gonna be the same cast coming back every year. I decided not to do those anymore because I get too vested into the characters, and then I be getting arguments with them on YouTube and stuff like that. Be arguing in Twitter all the doggone time. It's just too much on my brain. You know, I'm trying to live a happier life right now. So, I think that's another new show that's out, the Bell Collective. I can't think of what other shows is out. Like I said, I'm gonna go back and do the Barry again so I can do the reviews on it. Anything else y'all watching out there that's good? Nothing? That's it? I watch all the good TV. I have binge watched a lot. I watched a lot of TV in this past month. Just being off work has made me realize how much TV I really like. I like watching TV. Yeah, you have to rent it. It's only $5.99, Negro. $5. That's it. You got $5. I got 5 on it. I got 4. Let's get a key. I got 5 on it. Fucking with that in the weed. I got 5 on it. Okay, so that's all I got. I just want to talk about movies and TV shows and stuff. Ready to Love, the final episode come on Friday. If Ready to Love come back next season, I will be there. Put a Ring on It gave me a fucking headache, but if it has a new season, I will be there. You said that's what you would buy with your $5 a week. When did you start smoking weed? You see, you're gonna buy you a nickel bag. Girl, watch the damn movie. Get you adrenaline rush. It's good shit. That's what I'm saying. I think that's it, y'all. 5 years ago. Okay. I still ain't never smoked no weed. I don't even want to try it. I got weed. I own stock in weed though. That's about it. So, anybody got any other questions for me? We still got 13 people in the room. Y'all got any other questions? Your Honor, I'm still, hey Crazy Net, I'm still trying to figure out how I could watch Your Honor because I don't have Showtime. My mother took it off our cable or what have you. And so I need to be able to see it. So if I can get my Android box working, then I'll be able to watch Your Honor. It was another show. Flicks too? Okay. Let's see. All right. I used to have I used to watch on Blink. I used to watch on Couch Tuner. I used to watch on what other shows? I used to have so many different links to watch movies through. So we gonna try that one. It was another one. Something with a box in it. Something bread box or soap box or something like that. It's another one I can watch stuff through for free. Otherwise, I could just go in my mama room. Oh, okay, suck it now. Let me go ahead and type that in. Cause I still use iMovies a lot too. Not iMovies. What the heck is it? A watch series. I still use watch series sometimes. I still use Daily Motion sometimes. I wonder. Okay. Your Honor started this year, right? In January, so I should be able to go back and catch that. All right. This a free service too, Ronasia? Or I gotta pay for this? Or is it free service? Because if I gotta pay for it, I'm just gonna do it as an add-on to my Hulu account. Because like we pay like, I don't even think we pay nothing but like $2 or $3 for our Hulu account. It's free. Yes, sis. What I'm talking about, sis. Yes, okay. I'm gonna get on that tonight. Watch me some good TV. But any of y'all watching the inauguration tomorrow on TV? I say I'm gonna catch the clips of who sung what. I know John Legend is performing. But that's the only entertainer that I saw them list. Let me see. Let me see if I can find anything else. In our inauguration day schedule. See what they got here for the inauguration. Here's the schedule of events. Like if they expecting all this mayhem, I'm curious as to why they gonna put the schedule of the events up hour by hour. Like they literally had a schedule here. 10 o'clock, it's the inaugural celebration for young Americans. 11 o'clock, the national anthem and the invocation. 11:30-ish, the vice presidential and presidential oaths. 11:45, the inaugural address. 12:30, the ceremony pass and review. Did my screen just freeze? My screen just froze. It's telling me, don't be telling everybody this shit. But it makes no sense. If y'all expected all this mayhem, 3 o'clock, the parade across America. 8 o'clock, celebrating America prime time. Why are y'all putting all this shit out there? My mom just called the federal building by her house. Shut up. The federal building by her house got caught on fire. Are you drunk, Charlie? You done told us I love you and thank you so much. Why you love us tonight? Why I don't understand why they posting the schedule. What sense does that make to post the fucking schedule? You can even watch live stream it on YouTube. Lady Gaga's gonna perform. John Legend is gonna perform. I'm not watching it. Yeah, I'm not watching it. It won't let. I have a block on my live stream. I won't see the link. The only people that can see the link is that can post links in the live stream is myself and the moderators. So unfortunately, I won't see the link. You said watch The Devil's Knot on Hulu. The Devil's Knot. What you got me watching? The Devil's Knot. I ain't never seen it. Devil's Knot. Oh, it's a film. What is it about? A biographical crime drama. Oh, I like crime dramas. Oh, I did see this. I seen that picture. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've seen the picture on Hulu. Okay. All right, Devil's Knot. Let me write down my list. Okay, I got a list. Y'all be thinking I'm playing. I be writing stuff down. I don't be joking. Devil's Knot. Oh, that show that you used to have me watch, Charlie, called Damaged. They just dropped all those episodes on Hulu. So I don't know if you had finished watching that season, but I know they dropped that. Hey, you gonna be working tomorrow? Are you in the area, Crazy Net? Because I mean, you would think that they would have let people off work since they saying it's such a threat, and the government is telling people to stay at home. It would have made sense to let people off work. Inauguration Day should have been a fucking holiday. You know what I'm saying? I've been for something about Run. Everybody keep telling me Run is good, but something about Run is disturbing to me when I see the previews, to the point that it makes me not want to watch it. I don't know. It's like the Hulu was also showing this movie called Teacher, and it might be a TV show called. I think it's a TV show. The whole TV show is about a teacher that's sleeping with her student, and then I see the preview. That disturbs me in such a way that I just can't watch it. But so I'm not sure what it is about Run, but something about Run is really bugging me to the point that I have not wanted to watch it, even though people are telling me how good it is. So I don't know. I don't know if the mama crazy or the daughter crazy. One of the two crazy. She kind of is giving me what's the name of that old movie? Wire Hangers. What movie is that? Mommy Dearest. She giving me Mommy Dearest vibes for some reason. I don't know. You live in Ohio. So when you say you staying inside in northern Kansas, oh yeah, you live in rural Kansas, northern Kansas? Yeah. Because you right there, if you in northern Kansas City, you right there at the border of Kansas, up close to there, yeah, where you start getting to like them open fields and cornland, yeah. Yeah, Mommy Dearest. That's what the mom, okay, so the mom is crazy. For some reason, it's giving me Mommy Dearest vibes. And it's just something about that, I don't know, it's really disturbing to me that I didn't want to watch it. I don't know. That, and it was another movie that, I think the other movie was based on a true story. It's another one with the mama and the daughter was in a wheelchair. And I think she was like trying to convince people her daughter was sick. And she wasn't. I know it was a true story. It's on Hulu too. And it's just something about it just disturbs me to the point. And I was like, I can't put that in my mental. I don't want to watch that. I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it. But or maybe it's just the actress, because she's also in the TV show Nurse Ratched. I think it was a TV show. It might have been a movie on Netflix. And when I seen the previews for Nurse Ratched, I just did not want to watch it. Maybe it's Sarah Paulson. I don't know. Sir, I just watched something else with Sarah Paulson in it that I thought was good. The Act. Yeah, that movie, The Act. And something about that was just something disturbing to me, to my soul. I was like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see it. So yeah, that's what The Run is really reminding me of the previews that I seen for The Act. So in American Horror Story, if I'm not mistaken, the characters, they have different types of American Horror Story, but they keep the same actors and actresses. Is that how that works? I only tried to watch one American Horror Story, and that was the one Coven, because people know that I like witchy things, so they recommended me to watch Coven, and I just couldn't do Coven either. The Misery lady, I can't think of her real name. She really, I don't know. I couldn't do Coven, so I haven't watched any other AHSs but Coven was the only one that was recommended to me. So, but I know people love it. They say Angela Bassett was doing her damn thing in it too. I just haven't watched it. So, Run is the act with a twist. See, it's something about it. Kathy Bates was in Coven, and she really, I don't know, so her about that whole. I think she had a dude trapped up in the attic that she was draining his blood or something like that. I was like, something ain't right with this. I don't know why I couldn't get into it, because I like shows about witchy things. Like, I started watching it. Well, the show Salem, it's on Hulu. It's about the Salem witch trial era. I don't like the show for real, but I can't stop watching it. And I think it's like the main character, Mary, I want to see her dead. And I think that's the one reason why I keep watching it. So I don't know. I might have to give American Horror Story another try, because I hear so many good things about it. But I might have to skip past them first scenes or something. That's how I had to do that with the Game of Thrones. If I hadn't skipped past the first 42 minutes of Game of Thrones, I would have never watched the rest of those episodes. The first one, it was just like, you had the night walkers out there in the snow in the beginning. I was like, this is bullshit right here. Yeah, I wouldn't, if I had never got past those first 42 minutes, I would have never watched it. And I love me some Game of Thrones. They're coming back next year, y'all. Game of Thrones come back in 2022. Something else come back in 2022. Black Panther movie, second movie, it's 2022. It's also, I think something else got pushed to 2022. Something else I was watching got pushed to 2022. I don't remember now. Well, that's it, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. If anybody else got anything else they want to throw out there, now is your chance. Thank y'all for joining me on these little random live streams. They don't be playing no more. Only reason why I came on tonight is because I remembered that This Is Us wasn't on, because I was gonna watch This Is Us, and I was like, oh shit, ain't even on. Let me go and just do a live stream. That's the only reason why I came on tonight. I'm going to go down, then log in to the link. I'm going to find it, because like I said, the link didn't pop up, but I'm going to find it. And I'm going to try to check out Your Honor Freak Show for American Horror Story. Let's see, Freak Show. American Horror Story. So, just for my recommendations for movies, check out Unhinged, check out The Escape Room, check out One Night in Miami. I think that's it for the movies. And then for TV shows, go check out Lupin, Lupin. Okay, most of the TV shows that I'm telling y'all to are not in English. Lupin is not in English. Locked Up is not in English. The Barrier is not in English. I'm one of the people that I like to leave it in the native tongue that they speaking in because it matches who they are, their personality, and I will read subtitles. However, you can switch it over to English dubbing, which to me sounds horrible because they be picking actors' voices that don't fit the characters. But if you don't like to listen to it in foreign language, switch over to English dubbing. You have to watch that. So, Lupin, The Barrier, Locked Up, they all in another language. Lupin is in French. If you know French, roll with it. The Barrier and Locked Up are both in Spanish, and they in Castellano Spanish because it's over in Spain. But yeah, you can watch that. 3% is another one that's not in English. It's in Portuguese, but it's good. Okay, so Lupin, The Barrier, Locked Up. I'll watch those. Top Boy. Top Boy is they speaking English. They just with the British accent. Watch Top Boy because I'm gonna start reviewing Top Boy. I'm gonna start reviewing The Barrier. This Is Us come back February 2nd. Black Lightning comes back February 8th. Queen Sugar comes back February 16th. The Walking Dead comes back February 28th. I think I got that all covered. And Big Sky comes back on January 26th. Even though I'm not reviewing it, I'm watching it. I love me some Big Sky. That's a good ass show. I think that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Freak Show. Okay, you see, Freak Show is season 4. You think? I think I can find Freak Show. For some reason, I think I've seen that all seasons of that somewhere. It might be on demand. I don't know, but I think I've seen American Horror Story. I know I can get all access to all the seasons somewhere. That's it, y'all. That is it. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for being here. I'm finna finish. Go back downstairs, heat my soup back up, and finish my soup. I ain't gonna eat no more pizza. I don't want to have heartburn in the middle of the damn night. But I'm gonna finish this soup. I can eat this soup cold though, for real. It's still good. I don't eat the zucchini though. That look like, is that zucchini? That do look like zucchini. No, that's a cucumber. Cause that look like a pickle. That sure do like a pickle. I ain't gonna eat that. I put my piece in the fridge till tomorrow. I finished it on dry ass salad though. And I didn't advertise, but if y'all want to check out some of my cosmetics, my lip glosses, my lip balms, log on to survivebeauty.com. If you see any videos in my community board, well, I'm doing. I was eating soup earlier and I let it get cold, and I'm finna watch some more TV. So I'm taking my soup down there with me. Since I got a pizza too, but I'm not gonna finish the pizza. But I'm gonna at least finish the soup. How you doing? Happy New Year to you. That's it. We just talked about different TV shows, and I think that's it, y'all. That's it. So I want y'all to have a good night. I'm finna go watch some more TV. I'm gonna probably be up to like 2. But like I said, I just created some of these balms and glosses today. This is my pine berry lip balm, pineapple chamomile. I don't know what I got all over here. Oh, it's pineapple chamomile too. But check out my website, survivebeauty.com. But if y'all on the community board and y'all see any of my videos from the other channel, click on there. It's a coupon code on there for my YouTube peeps to use and shop on my channel with. Y'all have a good night. Peace.